In math, we've been talking about integers, so we're going to do some practice. On page 351 in your workbook, you can see number 14 is done for us. We have to write what the integer is and then what 0 represents. So number 14, it says 13 degrees below 0. The integer is negative 13. And the integer 0 represents 0 degrees. So let's look at number 15. Spending 25. So if I'm spending money, I know I'm not going to have something. So I'm like getting rid, I'm giving, I'm subtracting, I'm spending. So my integer is minus 25. The 0 would represent neither spending nor earning. So 0 would equal not getting anything and not giving anything. Okay. 16, 13-yard gain. So I'm gaining something, 13. I could do plus 13, but I don't need to because the plus is assumed when there's no sign. So it's 13. I gain 13. 0 would be neither a gain nor a loss. Okay, let's do some graphing. Number 17, it says graph the integer negative 8. And I just kind of wrote over it. Okay, so negative 8. Now, there's no numbers on this number line, so we have to put those. The negative numbers, I always think are more this way, and then it moves positive this way. So I'm going to start here with, maybe I'll do minus 10. Minus 10, minus 9, minus 8, minus 7, minus 6, minus 5, minus 4. All right, and then I have to put on my graph that I made, negative 8. Well, negative 8 is right there. Okay, so now let's go to this one. I have 0, negative 3, 1, negative 1. I'm going to start with the smallest number, and the smallest number there is minus 3. I think of like temperatures outside. 0 degrees would be cold, minus 1 would be cold, minus 3 would be the coldest. So minus 3 would be here, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. So now I graph them. Let's graph the 0. That'll go right there. Let's graph the minus 3. That would go there. Positive 1 goes there. And negative 1. There you go. Graph those 4 numbers. All right. Let's go down here. 19, 20, 21. Looks like a thermometer. Okay. So we have minus 1, plus 1, minus 2. I'm going to start at negative 2 right here. Guess I'm going to do this one in red. Negative 1. And then that would be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So let me graph minus 1. Be right there. Positive 1 would be right there. And negative 2 would be right there. Okay. Now let's look at 20. I see that minus 5 is my very smallest number. It's the most negative number. So if I do minus 5, minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1. Now I'm looking at this, and I see I have a positive 3. Oops. I have a positive 3 and a positive 4. Now, this graph doesn't give me enough room to do that. So, the way I can change this is instead of going by 1s, I'm going to go by 2s. So every line is 2. So if I start at negative 6, negative 4, negative 2, 0, now I'm in my positives, 2, 4, 6. Okay, now I think I have enough for everything. So let me do the 3 first. 3 would be between 2 and 4. Negative 5 would be between negative 4 and negative 6. 4 would be right there, and negative 1 would be between 0 and negative 2. Alright, let's do this last one here. I have 4, negative 2, 2. I think I might have enough. I'm going to try with my negative 2, negative 2, negative 1, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have just enough. So, let's graph these. 4 would be right there. Negative 2 goes right here, and a positive 2 goes right there. Key. Now, let's go down here. The data set, positive 3, negative 1, negative 2, and a positive 1, shows the moves a player made forward or backward on a game board. Graph the moves of the player that the player made. Explain the meaning of 0 in this situation. Okay, so let's find 0. I'm actually going to go just to the middle to find 0. I think I have enough here. So I think this will be 0. Then if I go positive, it's 1, 2, 3. If I go negative, it's minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Okay. This 0 would be no moves. Didn't move at all. But we know that one of the moves is a positive 3. So that goes right here. We know one move is a negative 1 right there. Another one is a negative 2. And the other one is a positive 1. So those are the moves. If he would do a 0, he would do no moves at all. Let's go on here. Alright. Oh, I gotta zoom it like this because I got some temperatures. The table shows the overnight low temperature for 5 days in Minneapolis. Graph the temperatures on the number line. Okay, so I have a minus 6. I'm going to start here. Minus 6, minus 5, minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, now I have to graph them. So one night it was 1 degrees. Put that there. Another night it was minus 1. That one goes there. Another night it was 3. Another night it was really cold, minus 6. And then the last night it was just 0. And I have graphed all of those. Okay, let's flip the page and do some more. Alright, this is a little practiced, standardized test practice. I'm going to make it big. We'll just have a little fun with this. The lowest elevation in Vermont is 95 feet above sea level. The lowest elevation in Louisiana is 8 feet below. Did I say below? I meant above. Louisiana is 8 feet below sea level. What is the integer that represents the lowest elevation in Vermont? Okay, the lowest elevation, let's underline some information here, in Vermont is 95 feet above sea level. So I'm going to say sea level equals 0. So Vermont is above, it is 95 above, that is Vermont, and Louisiana is below 8. That would be a minus 8. So if I want to represent the Vermont, it's going to be C. 95 is the integer that shows me the lowest elevation in Vermont. Alright, let's go to 25. On Monday, Kennedy spent $2 on lunch. On Tuesday, she spent $1 on a snack. On Wednesday, her sister gave her $3. Graph the integers on the number line. Okay, so I'm going to put 0 right in the middle, like here. 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. So on Monday, Kennedy spent $2. If you spend it, you get rid of it. So I'm going to put that one right here. That was Monday. And on Tuesday, she spent $1. So that would be Tuesday, a negative 1. On Wednesday, her sister gave her $3. Oh, cool. When you get $3, it's a positive. So she got 3 on Wednesday. Oopsie. That's Wednesday. Graph the integers on the number line. We did. Right here, and right there. All right. Okay. Let's go over number 26. On Friday, a school spirit shop gave away a free t-shirt with each purchase over $50. There were 47 purchases over $50. Which integer represents the change in the number of free t-shirts the spirit shop had in stock at the end of the day on Friday? Okay, so on Friday, a spirit shop gave away t-shirts with a purchase of 47. There were 47 purchases over 50. Okay, so gave away. And if there were 47 purchases over the $50, so on the end of the day, this is the integer, minus 47. Okay, 27. Short response. Jackson owes his sister Monica $15. Monica has a $10 bill in her pocket. Explain the meaning of 0 in this situation. Well, 0 would be neither owing nor having money. Owe nothing. Have nothing. Because that would be 0. Then you have your number line. And all the positives here would be if you have something. And all the negatives is if you owe something. But 0 means you have nothing and you owe nothing. All right, let's go on here. These are a little bit of review of just greater than, less than. See which ones, what symbol we'll put where. Okay, so we have 26 and 22. We know that the crocodile is going to eat the bigger one. So 26. And 29, we have 13 is bigger than 11. On 2.5 and 3, if I look at that as money, and I can put a decimal here, this is $2.50, that's $3. $3 is more. I got 44 here, and I got 4.4. If I just look at the whole number, I know 44 is a lot bigger than 4. On 32, I have 15, and that's much greater than 6 is my whole number. And then 33, 1.8 and 1.9. I'm going to make this into, by adding a 0, then it looks like a dollar thing. So $1.80, and I have $1.90. Well, I know 1.9 is more than 1.8. Okay. Now let's look at 34. You know what? We're going to skip 34 and 35. All right. So hopefully you were able to do these problems, 14 through 33. If you have any questions, we'll talk about it in school tomorrow.